kind of based off the realism.
Yeah, and I was talking to Jeff, right, who you guys had up here, and he was part of the team.
He's awesome.
That made like Crash and Backfire.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
all the old
Modern Warfare 2.
So some of your favorite maps.
Some of the favorite maps was that guy up
and
here.
he just came back to the team for this title, right?
Right. Yeah. So this is a guy that
we're in good hands.
He creates some Call of Duty classics.
That makes me even more excited than I already was. But this will be the next map, and we're on with the 6'8" gaming phenom
unit.
Dr. Disrespect.
I'm expecting big things from Duck.
I don't know how he plays with those shades on. I don't understand.
It's impressive.
What do you mean?
They're not real. They're
he's
CGI.
Got like some infrared technology. He's talked about it before. Like, come on, man.
Good point.
Like, this
good
helps him out.
You're right, Joe. You're right.
Oh, he's behind a couple.
Okay. I'm sure about accuracy like that though.
So he's just getting used. He's getting warmed up.
That's true.
Listen, you can't be judging people's accuracy, all right?
I definitely can. I'm frying everyone yesterday.
Now we're lying up here.
See that lean?
Listen, TP's bait.
Yeah, no, I know. That's my permanent job. I'm okay with it. I've accepted it.
Ooh, nice
all right. All right.
Doc on Hutch.
The best part is Hutch just sat right in front of his
right.
That was just one of those like,
sorry, Hutch.
That wasn't pretty.
He can't hear you.
Well, to be fair, Hutch did get put in last second. I think he had to fill in for someone, so he got here last minute. Maybe he's just warming up, getting into the flow.
Oh, Jack's also in this game.
So Jack's got the MP5. So when we go to Jack's point of view, that'll be a lot of fun to see how he plays with that MP5. Because I'm telling you, that thing is nasty.
It's really powerful. I know you two.
You put that stock on there, you can strafe so fast, and it just looks insane from the other player's point of view. And
I just realized
be so quick with MP5. It's awesome.
Is Kataga and Jack on the same team? I'm pretty sure they are. That's going to be a pretty powerful team with Duck as well. That team's going to be very strong. Very strong. Again, you talked about it a little bit, man, but the 2v2 exhibition towards the end of the day, I'm very excited to see who comes out on top for that 2v2. It's going to be really.
Well, I saw the bracket for just a second. I think I saw a couple of the teams, but if it is where people are sitting together, it'll be interesting. Because I think Shroud and Skadoodle are sat next to each other in a pod.
Boy. You got Duck and Jack.
Yeah, so if that's how it works out, I'm not sure if it's randomized or how to play out.
Here's the MP5, right? This is the gun that you guys were talking about and just how strong this really is.
It reminds me all the way back to Call of Duty 4. That MP5 was kind of the main sub that a lot of people like to use, and that's one of my favorite submachine guns of all time.
Oh. There you go. Yeah, you see those stopping power rounds right there. Like that just comes through with a nice little hip fire for Jack. But it just feels like when I used it, it was good from like short to medium range, right? Like I know a lot of sub players are looking for one of those slower rate of fire weapons that you can have a nice fight with an assault rifle from medium range, and that MP5 can definitely do it.
So you can change it up, right? Depending on your attachments, you can make it better from range, and you can make it kind of just really good up close. So you have a lot of customization options to make it how you want.
Also worth mentioning, you talked a little bit about the stopping power ammo. That's of course the field upgrade. Yep. Couple of choices there. So
it's absurd. I think, what was it yesterday? I think Nameless got first shot at me, and I just popped the stopping power, and he goes, "What just killed me?" I just smoked him. So that'll definitely have an influence on the map. That nade is in your back pocket, pal.
Unlucky. Close.
It's okay. He's going to spawn up with 2 missiles in his kill streak, so maybe see him call these in. And the stopping power rounds available now as well. Seems like that's kind of a favorite for that.
The stopping power rounds? Yeah. They're really strong.
Yeah,
the shield's pretty good, too. A lot of powerful field upgrades, that's for sure. It's funny seeing players when they get their streaks. It's almost as if they're so tunnel vision now. Just on, let me just play the game. Let me just focus in. Let me try and get a couple of kills. Almost forget that you have them.
Oh, shot was shaky, but finally they got the headshot. Yeah, I need to see these streaks get involved.
Oh man.
Well, Mikkel was a triple, I think, just came in. We got to play this map a decent amount. Nameless, I know you were scared. You were scared to come in the cave because I was just dominating you.
Yeah, and then there was one point where I got up top and I just didn't move. Mounted my gun.
You were dominant. Or what game mode did we play on? I think we played on what was it? It was.
I think we were playing Hardpoint, weren't we, when we played this?
It was a ton of fun on this map, that's for sure. But we'll change perspective. Take a look at Mikelo.
Kataga's 12-3 right now going on.
Honestly, as soon as I saw Kataga was going to be here, I was like, yeah, that's a guy who I just know is going to dominate. Yep. Another former competitive Call of Duty guy. You just kind of know.
Yeah, but he's always been really good at, like, I don't know, just like finding power positions early on, like putting up big numbers. He was always a flashy player. Like, that's what he was just known for, right? And still is. Like, he's just so flashy. He knows how to put up numbers.
It's something that might just play to his ability, especially with it being kill streaks now.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. You just post up and he can get a ton of kills for you in not a lot of time. That's when you can expect him to rain down and dominate. Basically, kind of what we saw from TP in game 1 is almost what you'd expect to see from Kataga here in game 2.
What were they hit with at the HUD? Is
maybe a counter UAV?
It could be. Yeah, that makes sense. I wasn't sure if it was like a tactical or if they were hit with a counter UAV.
You just change perspective there? Yeah, here's Kataga. This is what I want to see. What is he rocking?
He's got the M4.
Okay.
We've seen a lot of M4 today.
That's what a lot of us were using yesterday for the most part.
You know
what? Seems like your starter kind of comfort.
I was gonna say it's one of those traditional weapons, right? You know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get out of there too.
It's also very good.
There is that too. That is very true, and of course you can always go over to the guns, customize things up a little bit. But here is Kataga's perspective. That's his second kill in a row. And what streaks did he put on? It looks like he's gone pretty high here. He's not going low. The radar is going to be the first, but as he progresses through, honestly, you expect again just a ton of kills to come through.
And we see he picks up that personal radar, and that's what TP was talking about in that interview. Is that he had that on, and he would go on like a 3 or 4 kill streak. He'd call on that personal radar, and that mini map would pop up and notify you where things were on the map.
And hey, just one quick reminder while we're in the middle of this game, because we've been talking a lot about the beta. Just to clarify, you have to pre-order for early access to get to the open beta. So pre-order now. We talked about the Dark Edition being available in case you missed that earlier, the night vision goggles, all the crazy stuff that comes with that, the skins in-game.
Limited, right, as well?
Yes. So, and I believe you can do that at CallOfDuty.com. So get your pre-order in if you want to be part of the open beta, if you want to play against the group here up on the desk. You've got the chance to do that, as well as a lot of these streamers. I'm sure they're going to be putting in time with the beta, but we are in our second map of our 4 6v6s that are going to be played. Then we have the 10v10, the 20v20, the 2v2 gunfight bracket that's going to go down. So a ton of action. I know there's been a public cry to see a lot more of multiplayer. You got, what, a 3-minute trailer of all the action. You get 3 or so hours of gameplay today. So much to show.
20-4. Uncontested, man.
The 20 of their 75.
20 and 10. He got 4 assists. He died 10 times.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jack.